Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm going to start posting a new series of videos about this turn-based strategy game called Miasma Chronicles. Like most of my games lately, I'm mostly posting about turn-based strategy. It's not the most that I play also other type of games, but these I like more, so I'm posting about them. This game is, like I said, a turn-based strategy game with like a tactical RPG. Well, the action happens somewhere in the future in broken America, where everything is destroyed by a so-called force Miasma, and the people they just try to survive, and there is a mixed community of humans and robots, and they are trying to have the best of it. You are playing as a young man called Elvis, yes, and his buddy, let's say his friend, bigger brother called here, a robot called Dix. Also, you're going to meet new characters in the game, not so many, just a few, but mostly those are the main one. Geek, Dix, and Elvis, they are the main characters, no? Like you see, I play an ultra resolution. My gear is like not very high, but middle high. Let's say middle high PC I have, and it works just fine. I have a GPU 4060 RTX Nvidia, and I have a CPU as I think a 12 Gen E7. Also, I have 32 RAMs, DD4, and an SSD hard disk. So that's what maybe you require to have the same graphics and same resolution as I have. Also, my monitor is a HDR monitor, and the colors and everything looks pretty amazing. You can also, like you saw in the beginning, you can calibrate your colors, your shadow light. I started a little darker, but after that I made it a little lighter. You will see it later, the difference between. So the story starts with these two guys trying to get past a wall. It's called a miasma wall. And the guy, the main character, has a special glove that can do some special skills, some special. He has some special abilities with that glove, no? In this episode, we are going to show you, introduce you a little into the game. It's not much more different than any other games that you played from this genre, like Jack the Lions, King Arthur, or Classified Frames. I posted the last game that I played that I posted. It was about Classified Frames. Go check it out on my channel also, and other games like this type of turn-based strategies, not like Might of Magic type of strategies, more like this tactical RPG. And in this game, I can tell you, from what I played so far, I'm still somewhere in the middle of the story, I guess. It's very entertaining, and it's very, not let's say difficult, but it's going to make you also be very careful about your strategy. You cannot just go like in other games of the same type, just go and start attacking enemy units, and everything is going to go fine. If you have the power and you have the level, you're going to be okay. No, here you have to really plan. Even if you have the power and you have the level, you still have to plan it very useful. So we have this future that you can follow the main objective, and some of the secondary objectives also you can you are guided with directions, but some of the secondary objectives, they are not so easy to follow, so you just have to find. And also, even in the main objective, you go to some place and you will have to find out yourself what you have to do. Also, it's a little about grinding too. You get grinding, well, not grinding, some gathering. You have to gather some commodities like plastic, that is like, say, currency, no? And with that you can buy then after that later in shops improvements, better weapons, some additional items you will see later. It's very entertaining, very fun, and as you see from the graphic, is also not the usual graphic that you expect in this type of games. Is very well done, very futuristic, and I really like it, to be honest, no? In this episode, like I said, on introduction, you will see a little of combat and a little of the movements and introduction to the first type of enemies that you're going to encounter into this game. But also don't be fooled, let's say, or don't know, disanimated from the comments on different game platforms where they say the game is very difficult and it's very hard to play and you don't get this and you don't get that, and it's nothing of that. If you have chances, you have all the time auto saves, you can try again, you can do a different type of combat tactic and so on, but trust me, you're going to be fine. And if you check out my videos also and to see how I do it, you're going to understand that you're going to be able to play this game even if you don't have, don't know, too much experience in turn-based strategy games and too high level of a gamer in this type of category. Yes, it's not something to be scared of. It's a very nice balanced game, because if they made it much more easier, then it would not be fun. But it's a very nice balanced game. Even sometimes it can be a little maybe frustrating. You're going to get don't know, killed very easily, or you're going to lose one of your characters in a fight. Don't despair, you have a lot of option to get it back. And if you're playing, for example, in normal difficulty like I am, you are not going to lose characters after every single fight. If you play higher difficulties, then you're going to maybe just after you finish the mission. I don't know, I didn't play in higher difficulty, I'm playing on normal. And the beginning, most of the games that I play, I'm playing on normal, so don't try. When I play, after I play them on normal, then I go for higher difficulty. Especially if it's one game that I never played before, is not one of the series of some games that I played so far. Yeah, then I play on normal. If it's, but anyway, if you play for the first time, at least I am like that. If I play for the first time a game, it doesn't matter even if it's come, let's say, you play Anno 117 Pax Romana and you paid 1,800, I'm still going to play on normal, because I like to take it slow and learn the game in a slower, comfortable pace first, no? Also, you're going to have these hidden places, you're going to have a lot of mystery, a lot of puzzles to unlock. You have to find some items to be able to go in those type of rooms where you're going to get very good items, very good, you're going to get maybe new weapons, powerful weapons, improvement for your weapons. You get some special items that you that you are going to collect, and you're going to get experience. Sorry about that, the English is not my first language, and sometimes I stutter, and yeah, I cannot help it. I try to say a lot of stuff very fast, and sometimes the brain sings, but the mouth cannot do what the brain sings, or other way around. I don't know. So like you see, we found that bank security pass, and you can go now down and open that room, and you're going to get some goodies from there.
Must have been some meeting.
Also, you're going to have a good number of different enemy units with different characteristics, different skills, different abilities, and also different sensibilities. So that's something also that you have to take in mind when you go from one stage to another, from one area to another. what type of enemy you are using, where you are confronting, what type of weapons also you're going to be. Let's see, we got now a scope that is an improvement for a weapon, and you can put them in your weapon mode. You can do that outside anywhere on the map, so you can change your weapons, you can change how the improvements on your weapon, you can improve your skills, you can even heal yourself if you have the healings outside the combat or outside the, don't know, a special area. You can do it all the time by pressing C, and there is, you get this menu, and here you get what type of weapon you currently have. First the beginning it was not so easy to find everything to look around, but you see here you have the Y modify, you press Y and you go to the modifier. It's not a very big range of modifying stuff, but you have a lot of stuff that you can modify. We have the backpack. For now we cannot use it because we don't have it. We're going to unlock it there also, but there later, that also that item, and is going to help us even more. You have the map that is going to show you the areas that you visited and the possible areas that you can visit from the area that you already visited. So yeah, and the maps also, there is a lot of gameplay. The story is also pretty interesting and pretty nice to follow. Like I said, overall I find it a very good turn-based strategy game, and it has some parts in the combat, at least, where it makes it different than any other games. No? You also have you can here also add some special components that are going to give you some attributes. For now we don't have them because it's in the beginning, but yes, everything is possible. I a little over explored this menu because I was not sure where to go to the modifyings for now. But I think in the edit I figured it out. Like, see, you press Y and then you can install. You can only have two improvements. One is for weapon and one is for scope mode. And every one of those improvements can give you different stats, better stats. Like, it can give you more damage, more critical damage, more range, more ammo, and later is going to give you also more. It's going to give you like energy when you shoot. You're going to get energy, but we are going to talk about all those in the moment that we are going to be able to use them. No? So we managed to collect everything here, and we can go further. Also, you're going to get those little notes, and don't be fooled, they are not just for literature. They're also going to give you some good information. At the beginning I don't really care too much about reading them, but later I found out that they are really important, most of them. Some just part of the story, informational, but after that some they give you valuable information about how to unlock certain puzzles. No? You also have this level separating graphics of the buildings, that is also very interesting and very easy to navigate through spaces, and sometimes it can be a little tricky to realize which level you are, which level you are. And yes, some later in the game I also encountered some little bugs in that area, especially when you're using the fast travel from one region to another. It can happen some bugs, but then you reload the last point, saving point, and everything is going to come back to normal almost every single time. So now we get to our first combat. First
Not people neither. To monsters
encounter with the enemies. They are some type of mutant frogs. They are using arrows and two bows and arrows to fight, but don't be fooled. They are really strong, and they can do a lot of damage, and they can even kill you very easily. Also, don't be afraid. I'm not going to comment every single video of this game. Mostly, maybe I'm going to say something at some points when it's something new, some additional information, maybe. But not every single video is going to be commented.
These things are freaking huge. Hey, you want to get back to town? Pull that trigger. Tiger tough. Come on.
Combat pretty straightforward, at least in the beginning. It's a turn-based, like I told. You shoot, the enemy shoots. You have 2 action points. You can move and fire, or you can fire. If you fire, you cannot move again. So if you wanna get a better position, use the movement first, and later you can also use other type of skills. But if once you're fired, you did damage with weapons, one of the weapons, you cannot use the you lose the both action points. So if you stay in one place, you don't move, you don't need to, then make sure you're using both action points. Now in the beginning you don't have too much choice besides move, shoot and reload. Yes, you're going to need to reload also. Also we have the partial and a full cover that also has his bonuses. If you are full cover, you get 20% more accuracy. If you are half cover, you're going to get, I think, 50% less damage, something like that. So yes, you have to read very carefully what it does, everything, and how it can help you. Also, if you would have checked the beginning when you choose the difficulty level, in normal difficulty, every flanking attack is certain damage. I mean, you are certainly, if you're doing a flanking attack, for sure you're going to reach the target, because there is a lot of missing happening in the game. That's going to be also, I think, the most frustrating part in the combat is the missing. So make sure, don't stay in one place, try to flank, and that's a certainty that you're going to reach the target, no? Because if you're going to be trying to fire from the same position and you miss the first time, you're going to miss the second time too. That's for sure. It happened to me. So be sure you move, you get in a different position, flank. If you get behind full cover, you have 20% more certainty. And yeah, be careful about those extra little don't know abilities or the future that you can take advantage. Okay, so you see, also the cover what does, no? You have full half cover, full cover, and no cover. Lucky shot, also you have that too. There is a lot of things that you have to take in consideration, and trust me, it's a very fun game and it's very entertaining. Even if you don't fight later, you're going to fight against a larger number of units all the time, but you have a lot of ways to be able to neutralize more enemies in the same time, or neutralize enemies without We will see, without needing to engage everybody. We will see. We will get to that point too. Also, if you enjoy my videos, if you want to see more about this game, you can subscribe to my channel and follow for more videos about this game. Also, I have playlist of all the games that I posted so far. I'm doing also some short reviews about demos that you are free to play from the Steam platform. I'm mostly buying games from the Steam platform, so yeah, you can check that too.
Not good. That all you got?
We're getting almost close to the end of this fight and the end of the video almost. This was just an introduction to the game, actually some type of pre into the story, let's say, and
You hear that? More frogs looking for their buddies.
you're going to see more about this game in the next videos.
Now.
Thanks again for watching and have a very nice day.
Hate seeing the Vodder family rotting out here. Damn frog monsters. Is this some sick joke?
Watch your anger, Elvis. We should go.
We gotta get these bodies back home.
Yeah, we'll come back later.
You don't know what's making the miasma angry, do you? To know what's making the miasma angry, you have to know what miasma is, what it really is. And you have no idea. At least you know how to fear it. That's good. You see it turn air into poison, nature into nightmares, frogs into monsters. You know you can't escape it. The miasma surrounds your town like an ocean surrounds a lonely island. And it's spreading across America, twisting this once great nation into a lethal wasteland. So don't leave. Stay safe and sedentary. The dull, colorless mining settlement you've lived in your whole life. Put your head down. Work hard. Provide the gold that feeds America's rulers, the first family. And pray the miasma's anger doesn't wipe your town off the map. No one here is brave enough to conquer their fear or create their destiny, except you, Elvis. With your big brother, Diggs, and years of hard work, you've harnessed your glove's power, and now you want to find me. But you still don't know what it really is, do you? I could tell you, but revelations must be earned. So a secret, it shall remain. Maybe in the future, you will be strong enough to break through the wall and find me. And if you do, Maybe I will tell you my secret. But we both know you'll die along the way. Because between me and you lies the miasma.